Good evening, everybody. This is another milestone. Actually, we've got two records being broken on this particular episode. We've got the lovely Monica Gareta from Barcelona in Spain joining us today for what is actually the 10th episode now of Wired for Winning. Monica, you're very welcome to the episode. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm kind of delighted when I saw your story. I so much wanted to hear, I love talking to people from other countries, and, as you've seen from our conversations earlier, how you managed to live with ADHD in Spain. So this is new for me. We've spoken to people in the United States. So this is new. So thank you. You're very welcome to the podcast. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, first of all. And I love to connect as well to different people with different cultures and different perspectives. And we can explain our histories and connect with our experiences. So, yeah, one is thank you, because this is for me, it's like a therapy, talking to you, but you and a lot of people that will view this video will watch this video. And second thing, sorry about my English, because yeah, I'm a fluent speaker, but sometimes I want to use different vocabulary and I struggle to change it, and I tend to have maybe this different rhythm or different pace. So sorry about this.
Please do not apologize and feel at home. You're most welcome. By the way, this is also therapy for me as well. I love talking to fellow ADHD. So I'm so grateful to have your time today. Tell us a little bit about growing up.
So for me, the beginning, first of all, I haven't been diagnosed, but I suppose I have it for a lot of struggles that I used to have in my school and at home. So this was magnified when I was only 5, and I want to share this because maybe this can help, and I'm totally okay explaining my history. My mother died when I was only 5, and I used that, my parents and my friends, well, my parents, my uncles that adopt to me, try to explain using these metaphors. And when you are a child, you didn't understand because your brain isn't enough mature. And I felt like I did something wrong, maybe, and it was by my behavior my mother abandoned to me. So I protect myself with a shield, and yeah, shield in front of me, like invisible shield. I don't want to feel hurt anymore. So I struggle making new friends. I struggle with social issues at school, and having this fear inside of me. I remember as well, uh, when I was going to bed, I need a light bulb always, because I wasn't able to be alone in that mm, yeah.
It's incredible. So, I'm number one. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Um,
Yeah, I think that I suffer a lot, and when it comes to face these challenges that maybe for other people was like super easy, and for me it was very difficult, and it made me I knew I was different. I compare myself in each environment, and this made me having this low self-esteem. And my father, I remember as well that he didn't trust on me when I wanted to try new things or going to bike. He always said, Monica, be careful, or Monica, I will do it for you. Or yeah, I remember one sentence telling me that, Monica, you don't calculate in a good way, because I think I had this inattentive profile, and when I was doing something and I have to focus in that thing, and maybe my mind and my brain, it was in other universe or in other world, and maybe I was trying to hold a glass and fall it down. So I overcome all of this, being in using that. I think for me it was to that movies, to that superheroes that I as a child I watch every Sunday, every Saturday at the end of the school, and I imagine I can do a lot of things with that superpowers, and I use it in my real life, and it helped me to overcome this. For example, this I struggle writing exams at school because teacher told me it's over, you don't have more time, and I study a lot, and I have these two questions, and I can't finish my exam because I used to write first by pencil, and then I write it with a pen. So doing a lot of presentations alone in front of my classmates, I was so nervous, like trembling. It's okay in English. Shaking. Um, um, High temperature in my body, and my face was like a tomato.
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Like my face. Yes.
exactly.
I know the feeling. Noticing this, I really think
Yes, I was a very well a high procrastinator, avoiding all the things, and having that I need a deadline. And even though I had this deadline, I didn't start working until 2 days before the deadline. So this one, it was like, uh, uh, I mean, it was very, very hard to fight against this. And yeah, I am working on that right now. And as well, uh, the organization for me is a calm. I mean, I need more than other people organized, sorry, or yeah, like a structural or organized environment. Because if I see something that it's outside the place, my mind go to that, and my hyper focus, change. Yeah, so these two things as well. So can you repeat the questions, because I don't know if I get you. Mm, yeah, I think that I let these moments or these places in my life just to not be organized. And I think maybe these moments are when I do physical exercise, because I'm in an environment that I can control. It isn't inside of my control, so I can't be like angry or anxious because of that. So when I go running or when I ride my bike, I hyper focus on the feeling of my muscles working, and this and I my heart rate increase, so I focus on my breathing as well. And I used to listen music, because this empower myself, help me to motivate as well if I am running and the session is harder than others, or maybe I am more exhausted because different factors. So yes, this is like, yeah, these moments. And also I love dancing, and I try to dance in an environment that it's not inside, maybe at home, uh, just to show I am happy, and this increase my optimism through the day, my positivity, and I think this helped me a lot also. Yes, absolutely. I need it. I need it like breathing or eating or drinking water. I realize that I need it.
also
No, I haven't self-medicated. I think one of the positive things that I haven't been diagnosed, even though I supposed to, and I feel like this fear about because I have this experience of my couch. I mean, you can we are different, and this medication can affect you in different ways. But I was like trying to hide, and as well because ADHD has this negative connotation as well, trying to avoid and force to myself to fit in the society. I mean, when I struggle, the most of fear that I have, it was this social fear. I forced myself not to cry because the first reaction to me when I feel I can control my environment, or I was having this fear inside of me, the first reaction it was crying. and I don't want to show my vulnerability crying in front of people, because I remember when I start crying, I can be 30 or 40 or 45 minutes crying, because I remember the situation for me, and my brain repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, and uh, I can't stop. So I forced myself not to cry. And another thing that you thought about it, and I want to make emphasis, is like dopamine unlock creativity. And when I come back to my training sessions, I more hyper focus, and I have this creativity to come up with a lot of ideas. And when you have to solve a problem, you have this brainstorming, and if you have 50 new ideas, it's more probable to one is the solution. And the other thing is that cortisol, that is the hormone of when you are stressed or feeling anxiety, um, block block the creativity, and you feel more fear. So yeah. I train 5 times a week. I have these 2 rest days weekly, and I walk instead of running or training in the gym. I walk. Yeah. My perspective is that in general in the schools, and I am talking as a teacher as well. Schools are trying to all children have to be normal, have to follow the yeah the things that are normal inside. And when you are, for example, as a teacher, using this methodology or following the same structure, you have this diversity range. And if you don't have, I mean, it's not for ADHD, but you have visual, auditory, or kinesthetic, you have to try different things to attract attention. And I mean, there were a lot of people in the past with ADHD, and they were genius. And I think we aren't using that potential, and we are losing talented people because there are here in Barcelona as well. There are these negative connotation and tag you as a disruptive if you have more that this hyperactivity or impulsivity profile. And you have, I understand, teacher, you have 25 children, and I was this battle, this fight inside of my head. I can't cover their basic needs, or I can't go if they pay attention, if they ask me something, because at the same time I have a child that is running outside the classroom, and it's real. It happened to me. So it needs, this requires more investment in education, and society here is like they have like, it's not a big problem, ADHD here. It's okay, you can live with ADHD, so right. The next. It's misunderstood, or maybe, yeah, people didn't know about which professionals can diagnose ADHD. Poor girl, she has ADHD. So, and teachers told me that. So I avoid not speaking in public. So they talk to me, you are the girl with few words, and having that negative connotation, because they told me, if you want to be successful in life, it's better for you to be an extrovert person, and you are an introvert and you have to change. And I received that like an impulse and trying to change myself, and it was like, you aren't helping me with this. And yeah, I have this struggle with teachers, and that's why I a little bit, I don't know how to say in English, but yeah, I think that it's an alternative. There is an alternative way to schools and education, and yeah.
Sometimes you're stressed, because I can blurt things out. say something will come out. It will be very inappropriate. Wrong set. All my life, said something that I should beat it. Corporate, very important. And all of a sudden, I say something completely random, out loud, and it was just boom. Right, I medicate, but not every day.
Mm-hmm.
Not every day. I have what I call lever days,
Mm.
where my IQ is 100.
Wow.
I have stupid days. My stupid days are those days.
Mm.
I don't know why on some days it works and on other days it doesn't. I don't know why. And I can't tell you tomorrow it's going to be a clever day or a stupid day. No idea. So tomorrow I'll wake up in a universe where I have only a stupid day, and I've switched from Ritalin LA, which is doing a better day, to something called Five Ends. Five Ends 30 milligrams.
Okay.
Which is very interesting, and I've only taken that for 2 days, and it's a very interesting difference in those two days. Would I choose to take it every day? No. The side effects are afterwards. In fact, very interestingly, about an hour before you, I collected my son from school, and I got home. I had other work. I could feel the medication wearing off. And I went, oh no, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do the podcast. This is going to be terrible. What you did, the run,
Yeah.
and feel myself back up again, but without the medication. Do I agree with medication? I don't. Should you? My world, you should. This podcast is about life because they have a one person. I click my fingers and I take it away from you right now. Would you want that life? And everyone, every single person says, no, I don't. I want ADHD. I want it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I can see from your face that you feel
Very, very inspired. Yeah, your project, asking people here in this interview, and you are growing your subscribers. So congratulations. And I can see right now, and when I watch other interviews with other people, Bridget, Cassandra, I feel you and feel the other people and see your sparkling eyes. You are doing the thing what you love, and you are sharing this. You are connecting with me and with other people. So yeah, I am very inspired by your history, George. So thank you very much. And another thing I want to share with you about you telling me your clever days and silly days, I have a question for you, because you told me that you have this in your clever days, your IQ very high. But what about the emotional intelligence? I mean, when you are maybe in your silly days, um, your emotional intelligence is lower, because maybe if people ask to you something that they need from you, you react in a bad way, because you are angry, you are anxious, and you can't control yourself.
Yeah, that's a very good question. I Yes, the silly days, the stupid days.
Yeah.
This it's very interesting. I think at some stage I all out, all the anger, tensions. Actually, I've had a couple of offers of to do that.
Yeah.
Because I think the other reason I hope that I just become vulnerable. Hey, listen, this is who I am. Don't you no one wins do something fresh and of definitions, things that you wake up what you think. That's it.
Yes, yes, I agree. I agree with that statement, for sure. So yeah, my plans in the future is helping families. Right now, I am in the coaching path or the coaching way, and here in Barcelona, I am visiting schools and other environments that I can feel like I can help families. Sharing my business target. Sorry, my business card. Yeah, and so I want to share because I know I want to share this hand and mm, make them understand or make them aware that talent can be hand to hand with ADHD people and recover that balanced life that for me have this four dimension that is social, mental, physical, and sorry, uh, yeah, spiritual. Thank you. And using that gamification games elements because with resilience, having that missions, that challenge, using this avatar or character that you can relate with him, her, or it is maybe it's animal or whatever, and and you can use that to overcome any challenge, to learn new skill, to learn new language, to go and be successful in life. And these characters have also these um, flaws, no, these weaknesses. So you can be like, okay, maybe I'm like Superman that he has this kryptonite, but he is super strong. So this and as well this emotional intelligence that in school we as a teacher, as families at home sometimes because parents work at the same time, we don't have to this time to hold to hold time and space for children and let them if they need to cry 45 minutes or 1 hour. So yeah, let this time, or maybe they need to sing to be relaxed or doing these weird noises. I need to do once a day this, I don't know, this noise to be relaxed. To be relaxed, and all my friends telling me that, Monica, stop doing that. This is so annoying. And I like, but why? Why is this annoying for you?
Why? And it's to be relaxed. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Very
yeah, yeah,
important.
yeah. Yeah, this sorry.
Yeah,
This is
please.
for professional path, and for hobby, I have this fear to swimming in the sea, but a lot of miles inside of the sea, and I want to do my first triathlon. I run my marathon, my 42 kilometers, so I want this year to join my first triathlon. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you're doing the run, the bike, and the swim.
Yeah,
Amazing. Oh, well, listen, you have to keep in touch with us and
for
let us
sure,
know
for
how
sure.
it goes. And we'll do an episode when you've finished and you can let me know and let everybody know. So, so that's wonderful. That's a wonderful personal goal to achieve. Thank you so much. Monica, I've just got one other question for you. So, do you ever see
maybe if I would have a time machine and I can go to my past, because now as an adult, I I feel that I struggle with a lot of things, a lot of obstacles. Maybe this will help me to understand in my internal. So maybe this help me to not feeling not good enough, or feeling I'm worse than my friends. Not feeling. Yeah, I feel sorry. I suffered bullying from my classmates in the high school. So maybe have this time machine and I could go to the past. I will wanted to be diagnosed, but in right now I don't want to be diagnosed. I want to keep going, working on my weaknesses, and going step by step. I like to call it these baby steps, and to reach my big goal. And now I have a vision, so I don't want to change. I i i feel that I fit in the society. I mean, I can be useful, and I show how am I, and I'm okay. I'm not feeling social fear anymore. And yeah, to the top. And I want to visit Ireland.
If you want to visit Ireland, you're very welcome. Give me a call. We'll meet up and we'll find all the ADHD people in Ireland. Monica, I've learned something today. Inspiration. It was always and I just said thank you for that. That's inspiration. You're the first. What an incredible thank you so much.
Thank you, George.